The return of Brother Baguette. And I say the return in the loosest sense, given that I think he's been in about 4 CK2 series. And of course this one as well. The return of Brother Baguette in Crusader Kings III form. Welcome everybody to the very large man that is. So since yesterday, I've tracked down a couple of mods that give it a bit more of a CK2 flair as well. Things that will add on to our CK 2.5 playthrough here. So, first one is obviously the character frames that we've got here. They were a little bit confusing at first, but after playing with it, or at least looking at it for a little while, they do make some sense. So, rather than the frames denoting what rank they are, so, you know, like this frame here, the actual circle, in CK2, that was the frame for nomads. In this, they've kind of given each rank a particular color. So, counts are this kind of gray color, dukes are a dark blue, kings are a gold, and then eventually emperors, of course, are a purple with that traditional kind of CK2 emperor character frame, which is quite fun. Unlikely courtiers are kind of a sky blue versus dukes dark blue. That's the only thing that is a little bit confusing. But we'll get used to it as we go, I'm sure. Some other cool things as well. Let's be fair, there's a lot, and I'm not going to remember it all here. Borrow money from the Jews decision comes back from CK2, and the same as CK2 can also expel them, and of course take the negatives that you had from there. So again, we're getting there. We're slowly, eventually, I think the last episode is just going to be loading back up CK2 at this rate. For Brother Baguette, we've had a fairly innocuous start. France is currently in a big old civil war. Of course, France itself being actually very weak at this point. Aquitaine is independent. Brittany is obviously an independent kingdom, or a duchy at least as well. Toulouse, Auvergne and Bourbon and wherever else, all independent and separate, and it's all a complete fucking mess. So I think there needs to be a Carling, Baguette specifically, Carling, to step up and reunify the realm that his forefathers, or however many fathers he had, have reformed it in the first place. So let's try and rebuild that Carolingian Empire. The HRE, of course, still exists. So we've got a couple of choices. Even we can try and... Are you Pergonant? Friend of the Jews. What is that? He's got like a... Oh, look at that. Stewardship +3. Stress loss +20%. This character has expelled the Jews from their land. What? I think I might have the wrong description, but I get what they're going for there. Opinion of Friend of the Jews characters +30. Opinion of expelled Jews and owes Jews -20, -20. Oh, interesting. Right, got it. So this character obviously is a big fan, and then other characters, I assume. Have we got any characters that aren't? I wanted to see what they had, to see if there was like the opposite effect, see what that actually did. You know, see if it had a stewardship negative. Because obviously in CK2, expelling the Jews in some way was a long-term benefit because your next character could welcome them back and gain the bonuses. If you had like a really comfy CK2 character, you grab the gold and expel them and then kind of bank that a positive for the next character. But it looks as if they might have found an actual decent way to balance that in this time. So I think, Brother Baguette, I think, my friend, let's focus on... What have we got right now? We've just got Vermandois, right? And our capital duchy is Valois. So I think we'll start fabricating claims just kind of around the duchy here. Is this one? It's also Valois. And you got to bear in mind the borders are slightly different as well. Like, for example, Paris, of course, counts as our capital duchy. Now, it used to be in CK2 that they were separate. I believe one was the Duchy of Valois and the other was the Duchy of Paris. But they've kind of combined it into the Super Duchy. So we've got to be very careful, because the king might be a little bit pissed if we're fabricating a load of claims on what is his capital duchy. So this one is under our grandfather. Might be good to grab that. I might fabricate claims on that one first. Although we might just end up inheriting it if we... Yeah, look, we're his primary heir. Fantastic. Oh! Did Uncle Simon join a... My uncle's... I was going to say, I thought maybe he joined a, you know, like the Knights Templar or something. But no, he's just been disinherited. Oh, interesting. Denounced. Holy shit. Has been denounced by his dynasty head, and he's also an adulterer. Whoa, what the hell happened there? That's great news for us, because now that Uncle Simon's gone, we're going to get Valois regardless. So I think it would be better to focus on... Maybe get claims on this guy over here. In Clermont, I assume is how that's said. Let's start fabricating claims on you then. I'm not expecting much, bearing in mind that we've got the bishop loop here is complete shit. Just absolutely terrible. No learning whatsoever besides his education. Wife, what can we get you to do? See, there's not any particular area I want to focus on right now, but seeing as we can't do much, we are very limited. We're obviously we're a fairly weak count too. I guess managing domain and playing tall would be pretty good to start off with. Got anything else? Oh, hello. Oh, you fool. Count Edouard gets an unpressed claim on the county of Vermandois. Okay, we'll worry about that later. What I'm looking for is tax, specifically. Because tax is going to help with everything, right? To fabricating plots, you might need to pay someone to draw up a map for the murder, or, you know, if you're swaying someone, you need some gold to be able to bribe them with. I'm thinking the hunting grounds. We also get a defender advantage there, so if that guy does try and push his claim, we'll get a slight bonus. It won't be massive, but of course, every little will help in that situation. Hello? Oh no. My son is visiting the gallows. Youths watched him for a while he did nothing but cough and beg for water. Youths rolled his eyes and kept on walking. So he is our heir, right? Oh no, we've had a son, of course. It's our half-brother who likes lizards. What a bizarre mod. Every character has like an animal preference. The criminal deserves nothing but disdain for you. What are we going to train him to be? So he is, in the original La Baguette run, Youths became our court chaplain. So why don't we hit him with like a compassionate? Because that's also virtuous for Catholics, right? There you go. We've made an ally by swaying Philippe Capet as much as we can. Of course, the previous king of France. So we are going to try and sway the actual king now. And we'll just kind of play all the sides equally. If there's a faction demand to put the old king back, we can jump on that one. If this guy's looking like he's going to win, we can go and help him instead. We'll just keep all of our options open. Oh, shit. Oh, people are deserting. Holy shit. 94% chance we catch the deserters and nothing happens. But we may also gain a martial lifestyle perk. So hang on, Bohemond is... I'm leading a patrol when we spot a group of figures emerge from the dark tonight. Hooding cloaks obscure their faces, but one ungainly gait I recognize Bohemond, my knight. My lord, whispers one of them, they're deserting. Bohemond, you piece of shit. Apprehend them. As my count, the vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is all, but what is obedience without devotion? Or win their unwavering loyalty? I have more important men to impress. That's pretty good. Do we want to reveal the true age of the world according to us, basically? 100 learning lifestyle experience is quite nice, given that we're not focusing on that. Oh, madam? What the hell is going on with your clothes? What is that? She's wearing like a fucking suit bag or something. Madam, join me at my court. Stained cloth and crow's feathers. Strange smelling concoctions. This evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Vermandois is proof that Adelaide has been practicing witchcraft. Stage an elaborate execution. We gain 100 piety because people think we execute her, but we can recruit her. She's a very good court physician, like an incredible court physician. She's shrewd, a miracle worker, and astute intellectual. She's also very scary. Court physician, begone. How do I get rid of my court position? Is there a dismiss? There we go. I'll fire court position. Nice. Let's go ahead and throw on instead. Add? No? How do I... See, that button is obviously search for a physician, which opens that one up. But I want to... No, I don't even understand. I have a physician. I already know. Maybe I've got to find her and you know, like right-click and then offer her the court physician position. What's her name? There she is. Yeah, that's her. Appointed court physician. Hey, there you go. Boom. Mother La Baguette immediately consorts with witches. Do no more than what is necessary. Let's see if she can impress us to start off with here. Go. All that fucking effort. All that effort, and she's bamboozled me. The resulting sight of stitches holding my flesh together was macabre. As time went by, I did nothing but balance my humans, and the pain only grew worse. You know what? Maybe she's just settling into the new position. With a lot of pressure. Let's just see what happens. Oh, look at this. After a short scuffle, the deserting soldiers are apprehended. Every soldier present, both loyal and not, as punishment for this kind of betrayal can be harsh. The air is thick with anticipation. My lord, they are only children. They just want to go home. Shall we execute them? Gain the lifestyle perk. Gain overworked soldiers for 5 years. Ooh. Or shall we tell them to scrub the latrines? No downside to that, but it's only 80% chance we gain them up. I think that's worth the gamble. There we go. Nice. Okay, got it. Oh, that was a lucky one. What are we focusing on? So we're on Skullduggery right now. Got it. Let's go Bellum Justin then. Go for that 50% cheaper. Oh, we're good. Well, we're not good. We're wounded now rather than severely injured, but that is a step in the right direction. So when we get that claim, again, this guy is just fucking terrible, isn't he? Holy shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. The solar is just barely illuminated, and Adelaide and I are pressed close, our lips all but meeting. Why? Oh no! The night air is cool, but she feels molten to the touch, and her breath comes in short, ragged gasps. It's probably because she's ancient. She's 2 feet in the grave. At just about the worst possible moment, my guest Martha strides in the room, already at full bluster. Great Count, we must discuss my Oh, I didn't see that you had company. Why the hell? Adelaide, I didn't see you there. You're getting quick thinker for 5 years. She loses 15 opinion. Martha, get the door. I take them both for a tumble. I become lovers with both of them. You gave silver-tongued for 5 years. Ah, very good. Or, we were just leaving for somewhere more private. 60% chance of Adelaide smirking and following us. We lose 20 stress. We lay with Adelaide to Rousey. We grow closer to forming an intimate relationship. You know I gotta do it. You know I gotta... Martha, get the door. Oh! No! Lost 15 opinion of you insulted, No! Damn it. I thought Brother Baguette might... Well, we got the intrigue perk. Damn it. Okay. As Count, I've been obliged to attend a local jousting tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tournament won't start for another hour. Uncle Pierre is here. Is that disgraced Uncle Pierre? Or is it a different uncle? Wow. We can push Pierre into the horse's water trough to liven things up. He becomes our rival. We gain 150 prestige. Yikes. Spend some time with Tybalt under the pavilion. Our text collector. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, I quite like Tybalt. Let's become friends with him, I think. Or I spent enough time on this disaster. Either we can get a rival and loads of prestige, or I think let's make some friends here. Tybalt and Count La Baguette. Together forever. I would kill a man for you, Tybalt. What the fuck? Someone wasn't looking where they would go. While I was taking a walk in the courtyard, Enguerrand tripped and hit his head on a rock. Again, the trait wounded. Oh. And another son. Now, we're looking for, ultimately, firstly, this kid to die horribly. We are looking for a kid, hopefully as good as our daughter. Amazonian beautiful genius. Come on. Oh, so close. Okay, well, you're better than Terrible. So I'm going to call you... I gotta think of French words. I think that's right. En permu, I think, is a bit better in French. I don't remember. Look, I've learned French for years, okay? For, oh my god, like, genuinely about 10 years now since I was in secondary school, okay? That may be wrong. I may have got the wrong everything. Doesn't matter, okay? If it's wrong, that just makes it better as far as I'm concerned. Greetings, my sensible vassal. Sorry, what was that? I couldn't hear you from in there. Who won? Oh my god, William and Normandy actually beat him. Holy shit. I hereby offer you the position cupbearer of France. Oh. But, sir, should you not find someone who you trust implicitly in case your cup is poisoned? Oh, you mean that's me? Obviously, I wouldn't evilly cackle to his face like that. Excellent. And now he's just the Duke of Flanders. He was deposed. Oh my god, he was deposed to his... Fuck. Damn it, that's annoying. Am I still cupbearer? Does it say? I don't think I am I? Hang on. Legis minor titles. No. Oh, come on. Make me cupbearer. Ah! What? They want us to be, what, court dwarf? No, that's not right. Spy master. Oh, arguably that's better still. Yeah, except... Oh, there we are. Effects on you. Natural dread plus 30. Hostile scheme power 15. Scheme success chance plus 6. And monthly lifestyle experience plus 15. That is... so big. The banger's back. I need to, in between episodes, I'll try and replace the whole CK3 soundtrack with the CK2 soundtrack. Except for, like, the metal music, because that always kind of stands out. But this is such a great song. Oh, you know what I also want? I want the one, you know when messages used to pop up in CK2? It doesn't matter what it was, anything. When it would pop up, it would make that noise. It was like, wah, 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 that one. I want that for everything. Because I miss that a lot. That is like nostalgia 101 for me when it comes to CK3. No! Don't play the happy music. That's not happy. That's rubbish. Oh. Can we do anything about him? Can we eventually send him to a monastery? I assume so, right? I just want to play as Cafe because she's so good. I mean, and again, even this kid would be slightly better. What are you going to educate you in then? What are you being educated in? Stewardship. We got one character being trained in stewardship, one character being trained in intrigue. What's the second daughter being trained in? Nothing. Let's train her in diplomacy. She's already got an aptitude for it. In that case, we train you in martial. Then we've basically got one of each. Oh, God. Marshal of France? But I was spy master. Oh, Prince Philippe has been put on there. I can see why with his 5 intrigue. Now we're Marshal of France, which I'm not a big fan of because she's just gone to war. Oh, against the person who was deposed. Oh, no, she's at war with this guy to put back on the throne the guy who was deposed. Oh, for God's sake. There we are at long last. I thought I'd never see the day. I want to try and get dukedom today. I think that's a sensible goal to aim for, right? So, Valois is in the bag. What? That son of a bitch had a child. That son of a bitch had it's a 0-year-old. A 0-year-old boy. If you were to die, our young cousin, we gain Valois. Done. We've got a claim on this one. Amiens is under someone else now. That's still part of the same... That is part of the same duchy. Right, get in there. Bishop. Bishop shit. Get in there. Oh, look. Is this an artifact? I'm visiting the village in my ram for some business. Before I leave, I stop by a herbalist shop on the whim and look around. The herbalist, an older woman with a stern face, looks annoyed at me for mindlessly loitering but says nothing. As I look through a stock of herbs, I never realized there were so many different types of plants. Wow. Even for someone like myself who has knowledge of arts of herbalism, there are so many plants, planets, minerals, and substances around the world. So even I may find some unexpected things from time to time. Should we buy some... So we got small herbs, large herbs, browse for fun, crack medicine. Let's obviously buy large herbs. So if we go to our artifact, when you set an artifact, its name and description will appear here. How do I see what I've bought? I want to see my artifacts, brother. Bought herbs large. Oh, it's just fertility 10% now. I guess that's not an artifact. I guess that was just a random event that popped up. Oh, for God's sake. How? We're still at 95.95 though. Yeah, we have. All right, I don't care. I really don't care. Antoine the Bishop's up for it. I fucking hate this child. Right, let's do it. What we got? Like, we could invite some other people as a backup, but it's not really worth it. Are we just scraping bite? No. With Mayor Gilbert on board, it's a guaranteed success. There's another man wearing one of those creepy ponchos. What is happening? It's for the good of the faith. He's up for it. He helps me out. Pious contacts. You can't do that. That's not very pious. King Richard of France. Richard Normandy. Oh, look at this. Soulless Impaler. What the hell is that? A good sword. Original owner King William of France. William of Normandy. Oh, look at that. Age 2 years old. Condition 940. I guess they start 1,000. Whoa, that's cool. Monthly martial lifestyle experience plus 6%. Oh, that is really cool. Fine. I will join your feast. Very well. This better be worth my time. We'll start swaying King Richard, I think, immediately.
Now, on the topic of blunders, have I told you about the time that Count La Baguette...
My liege, King Richard, suddenly falls quiet, face pale, his awkward gait as he escapes the room brings a smile to my face as I hide a small vial of laxatives in my pouch. That will teach that gutless churl. Silence a destructive cast. What the fuck? Prestige +1. And he loses 20 opinion of me for 10 years because we taught him a harsh lesson. Shit, I'm trying to sway this man. And now he wants to make me master of his horses. I'm not sure if that's a punishment or not. Fine, okay. We'll give laxatives to the horses as well. My God, did it change hands again? So Prince Philippe has Paris, so we could grab that one legitimately. Yep, it's now King Baudouin again. I guess we'll start swaying you. He already likes his quite a lot, bear in mind. This is the same guy that made us cupbearer. But I really need to get the ability to become friends with him, don't I? What is that under? That's like diplomacy and befriend, isn't it? It might be better to swap over to that for a little while. Let's go Majesty focus, because the prestige in theory will eventually allow us to forge one of those swords as well. Murdering a child. Are you sure about this? Yes. Yes, I am. The deed is done. The justice... No. Oh, it's okay. Just as quick were the guards, however. They had my agent in chains. He was mercifully executed before he could mention me as the force behind the crime. We gained some stress, because that was too close. But we do gain... I assume, Valois. Yes, there it is. Very nice. Hey, look at that. 2 out of 5 domain size. So we could push this one probably quite easily now. Because we've got 2 counties. He's got 1. Yeah, we're great in terms of army composition. So let's go clap him as fast as possible. Chase him down. Get him, boys. Go, 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 go. We're leading the army because of course we are. Because we are unstoppable. And then we'll go and clap his capital. That's another one down. We are... really working our way towards the duchy level title. And if we can get Paris as well, holy shit. Boom. The Mandosian claim for the county of Clermont. Force demands. Thank you, my friend. Holy shit. What an upgrade, huh? Look at that. So, does anybody actually own the duchy? The Chevalois? No one has it. That's not hors de jour land, is it? That's huge. Wow. So we'll grab this one. Are we fabricating claims on this one right now? Yeah, got it. And then Oh, sorry, Paris. I'm looking at that one. And then Paris is under Duke Richard IV. Right, of Normandy. He's got less men than us right now, and to be honest, if we're sensible about how we invest, we could probably catch up to him. Hereby offering you the exalted position of tax collector of France. Sure, thanks. Oh my god, and then we've got peasant revolts as well. Eudes is done, and he became astute intellectual. Hey, that's actually not bad. Now, how can I make him ask to take the vows? Yeah. Do that. 95% chance of him accepting. He says no. Your suggestion for me to scurry and uproot my entire life and scurry off to some isolated monastery is ludicrous. I'm happy where I am. I have no plans to change that. Damnations. You son of a bitch. Oh, I'm so angry. That's really annoying because I was kind of banking on him being... We can make him court position, I guess. Bollocks. Okay. That's... history's kind of falling apart a little bit, right? Original La Baguette. A little rebellious in his youth, but as he got older, became, you know, eventually one of the most pious men who ever lived. Our guy started pretty well, and then has started just, like, having threesomes with witches and courtiers. It would have been more appropriate, instead of replaying history, to have changed history entirely. We could do that. We've already murdered a child. We could flip it right on its head and go full... not Count La Baguette, Cunt La Baguette. We could go full... angry asshole torturing people. I'm actually kind of liking this idea. Write down the torture tree instead. Ooh, it's Shrek. I mean, Leon. Hello. God, he's quite good. Actually, 16 intrigue for an absolute unit from the marshlands is a bit odd. As we ride deep into the country of Vermandois, the ground grows wetter and the air grows heavier. Suddenly, out of the greenery around us, a giant of a man appears, hulking layer upon layer of dirty clothing. Very good. Explain yourself, he shouts. What are you doing, you mug? It's happening again. For all the authority I supposedly wield as Count, I cannot be everywhere in the realm at once. There are always those who forget to obey my orders once my attention is turned elsewhere. This is where my court physician, Adelaide, could come in, who has been faithfully enforcing my decrees at court. Could she serve as my right-hand woman and take a more active role in administering the realm? She will serve me well. She can become my right hand. You spend more time together with Adelaide de Rousey. Ah, that seems a bit suspect, but I kind of like it. Be honest, look, there's only one thing for it. The game is basically forcing me into this anyway. You know we've got to do it. 95%. Come on. How old is she? 63. Damn. Let's hope it takes 6 years, huh? Hey, that's not bad. Genius, pretty, and robust. So 2 level 2. And then genius is obviously quite good. I'm going to call you... You're not as good as the others. I'm going to call you... That's right, Pain. As in this child calls me Pain. And definitely not Bread. What sort of idiot would be named after Bread? How appropriate. Oh no. Little Pain is in pain. I'm sure she'll be fine. I don't really care about that child. What are we going to do about succession? Because our worst child is still in charge here. We could disinherit or denounce, but it's expensive. 300 prestige and 150 to disinherit. Denounce wouldn't really help, but... yeah, there's not a lot we can do, is there? I think we're just going to have to wait until he comes of age and see if we can... Ah, somebody was coronated. Great. We'll see if... I guess we can ask him to go to a monastery. Outside of that, there's nothing else we can do. It's not as if we can murder our own son, unfortunately. Shall we praise her brave and unfettered spirit, her noble and loyal nature, her rational and brilliant mind? I feel like that one's probably quite good. Or her spontaneity and vigor. Let's go for that one. Hey, there we are. You know how it is. I'm pretty skilled when it comes to that. I'm sorry, what am I doing with my sister? And what the hell is that? What? I need to find what mod adds these traits, because this is so strange. She just fucking loves alligators. What can she say? She just loves alligators. That's fine. What to our other sister when we were friends with? She's just having a nice time, I guess, over in Poland, was it? Right. 5 kids? That's quite nice. Good for her. A long evening of state business with Melisenda has slowly degenerated, and both of us go into our deep cups, slurrily swapping saucy stories. That's hard to say. I've just finished my retelling of a tale involving 3 lecherous priests in an extremely worn felt hat. When I see an untoward gleam in my companion's eye, thoughts of blackmail race unbidden to my mind. Perhaps Melisenda is actually a little keener on this subject than she knows. I know a few other stories like that. 50% chance of discovering the fact that our sister is a deviant. No, we made her a deviant. Well, you know how it is. It's just Crusader Kings. What the hell have you done to my daughter? There was a commotion among the children's day. Cafe was attempting to preach when her fellow youngsters became the target of a small fight. Mel intervened and did what she could to protect her. Holy shit. Never back down from a challenge. What are we training you in? Diplomacy. I think calm would be better. Bit stressful though. Careful. Your brash neigh is the life-giving son of my world. What? I have no other desire but to sniff your... I can't say that. How can I... Paradox. I can't read that out loud. That we may know true joy, you and me, together forever. No sooner have I read the letter delivered from Adelaide than I'm on my way to her chambers. My actions will answer her words. She becomes our lover. So she wants to... that's a bit weird, madam. That's a bit peculiar. Look, any second now. Oh, Jesus. I had a dream where I came into a realm of light and nothing but light. Light was everywhere and I could see it. This did not frighten me. If anything, I felt at peace with the cosmos. Lose 2 stress and gain 8 piety. Thank you. Boom, there we are. See it done. Right, let's push that down. Oh, wait. That was for that one. Oh, wow, that was miles away from where I thought. And who has this one? Duke Richard still. 630 men. I kind of want to take Paris. If we take Paris, we'd be pretty much unstoppable at that point. Well, obviously not unstoppable in the grand scheme of things, but pretty strong regardless. Well, let's go for you first, seeing as we've already got a claim there. I'd say similar. Maybe I misread that. Declare war? Oh, vastly inferior. Oh, that's a lot better. Thank you. Right. Kill. Destroy. There we go. 1 more county to add to the mix. Very nice. Legion's under attack, and annoyingly, they've decided to siege my shit. Oh. You want to give me a hand here? For God's sake, my new county. I guess we'll, Oh, no valid targets. Well, there will be in a second when it gets burned down. If I want to make Murd any better, I have to basically take critical stress. We learn to live with our lot in life. Give her content. She is second born. She's lowest in line to inheriting. Oh, no, that's not true. No. Pain is slightly lower, but, I mean, 4th in line to inherit. I think content is probably appropriate. 3rd in line to inherit Cambridgeshire? Well, make it happen. New and very cursed Brother La Baguette. Let's go Confidence for the stress gain, and then let's flip over Intimidation focus. How old is he? 40. He's already 40. England is split between Denmark and Norway. I don't think oh, sorry. No, it's not even Denmark and Norway. It's Danelaw. So that means that Norway will have taken over, created the kingdom of Danelaw, which is what happens when you are Scandinavian and control all of England. But then obviously Gavel kind of split it apart in between the two. But this guy's Anglo-Saxon. What the hell's happened there? Oh my God, this is a mess. I don't want to look at it anymore. Siege my capital. For fuck's sake. Adam will be honored with such a gift. What the hell do we do now? Okay, that's good. I didn't know if they were going for any of my provinces there, so that worked out, I think, probably about as well as we could. No! She's imprisoned. Can I ransom her out? Ransom. For 10 gold. Give me her back. Madam, never leave my side again. Ah, there we go. Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land suffer all manner of abuse and their routes are fraught with danger. We finally have the Crusades. Now, this is a really good excuse to get all sorts of gold and, more importantly, the prestige that we need to finally form an artifact. We're not going to be able to do with this guy without that. I'm doing a hunt, as you can see, whenever it pops up. But outside of that, getting prestige is just going to be way too difficult. My lord, a heart. My lover Adelaide gestures for me to join her in the chase. As soon as we are hidden in the forest, she turns around and tugs my shirt over my head. Finally, some time alone, my morsel. Madam, you're old enough to be my grandmother. Well, mother, I guess, for our guy. Well, I don't know, it's Middle Ages. Let's do it like they do in the bestium vocabulary. Fresh air and exercise. We get a huge health boost from that for 5 years. Damn, that's probably just the only thing keeping it going at this stage. Does she get that too? Oh, she should. That's a shame. Holy shit. Council invitation. I can see that, thank you. Cupbearer of France again. Nice. So if we want to do any sneaky murderings, we're in a good position to do that. And there we go, we can actually make the duchy. Hey, nice. Fantastic. Well, that was my goal for today. So he might actually rearrange things a little bit. We're fabricating a claim right now on, our liege's province. That's quite annoying. Obviously, we started the fabrication before he gained that back. So us versus Duke Richard seems to be a very valid thing to try and aim for. Again, he might reorganize the realm and give us... Oh, she's already on that. Might give us what we're aiming for here. But that's not bad. Look at that. Duke La Baguette. So even now, if he is slain horribly, we can say that, you know what, he's actually done an alright job. And my son likes pigs. And I mean, realistically... That's just the best we could have hoped for him. And at the end of the day, who needs genius when you like a squealy oinker? Thank you to my favorite squealy oinkers of all, the patrons, for their support and keeping the channel going in the first place. A big thank you to I Stab Cows, hopefully not pigs, Rayzin, Tenacious Bloom, Bloodsnakes Chaos, Scaps, Commissar Taj, Justin Rules, Nanon 10, Pang Power, Shotgun Diplomacy, Chaos Undying, Nicky Sticks, Zetlock, Feral, Housecat, and Ethox for their support at the executive producer tiers over on Coffee, along with everyone, of course, the executive producer tiers over on Coffee. Thank you to you guys for keeping the channel going. Thank you for bearing with me while we've got some weird experimental stuff going on with the channel right now. Thank you as well to Callum James 3, Mr. Awesome, Cold as Flame, Ann Aurora, Bordoon, KG Evans, Cass, Larry the Emu, Lady Cerulean, and Nox Immortalis for their support as well over at Patreon. Thank you. Thank you, everybody over there. Thank you to the people over on Coffee as well, for those of you that are still over there. Thank you to you at home for watching. And more importantly, thank you, Brother La Baguette, for having the finest green hat I've ever seen in my entire life.